All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So we are going to be taking a look at SOFI and Rocket, okay? Now, I'm going to say this, all right? This is a real nice setup, and someone in the comments actually did a really good technical analysis of this setup. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to barely speak about technical analysis when we talk about SOFI, all right? So this one will be a little interesting. Rocket should be a normal video, but yeah, SOFI, I'm gonna go left where most people are assuming we're gonna go right and do regular. All right, so before we get into the details, what are we gonna do? Same thing we normally do, minus that SOFI thing that I said. All right, but we're gonna take a look at the daily and the weekly. We'll look at our 5 moving averages, the horizontal support and resistance lines, as well as the MACD, RSI, and volume as we normally do. And then I for sure am going to ask you if you can please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this thing, comment on it. Anything you can do does help with the YouTube algorithms. But for real, just giving me your time is very, very appreciated, all right? And yeah, I'm not perfect. I got no idea what Monday's going to do. I'm just giving you my thoughts on it, right? So if you've got better ones, please let me know, all right? I'd rather you tell me I'm wrong than watch my money go down the toilet or like miss a really good run, right? So let's get into it. And again, I for sure see really, really good things on this chart right now, right? We definitely break all the moving averages. Not a fantastic confirmation, but shit, it's a good one at least. It's not like a super tight doji, that's not bad. I see the MACD popping up. It's actually in the positive. I see the RSI popping up. It's actually at 60, not a bad number. 2 beautiful days of volume and like everything, like check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark, right? There's only 4 things we can really look at, maybe even 5 because we broke this, right? So like everything gets a check mark here, and I'm not pretending that's not going to be real. The I don't want to say problem, but the issue is SoFi is dropping earnings come Monday morning. Come Monday pre-market before the bell rings, all right? I've always said nothing makes technicals more irrelevant than earnings or the FDA giving you a thumbs up or thumbs down or the FCC doing whatever or like a government agency up or down or earnings up or down for real make all of this irrelevant, all right? And the best way to show that is FRC, okay? Listen, this right here is a fantastic setup, all right? It really, really was, because I believe the MACD here, okay, MACD was negative, so that is at least a difference. You can see the MACD is at -10 versus the positive we do see on SOFI. However, that is a real nice, good full candle. That is the 4th day over the 8 and the 20. It's the continuation of the green over the red, the green over the red. Some real nice, I traded this day, and I rarely tell you guys things I trade, right? But I traded this and immediately sold at the close of market. I actually set my sell to immediately sell at the end, just in case I wasn't in front of my computer, because I was not going to believe that this strong technical setup was going to matter if FRC gave bad earnings. And I didn't listen to the earnings. I don't care about the earnings. I just know the market didn't like it, and clearly we see the outcome of that, right? With SOFI, I'm telling you, I don't give a shit. I tried not to curse right there, but there's no other way of saying it. I don't care about any of this. I really, really don't. I actually really care about what pre-market looks like. The second SoFi drops their earnings, it's really important to see if it's going up or down. Because again, it's not about my opinion about the earnings. It's not about your opinion of the earnings. It's not about if you think that they're making good long-term moves or like none of that matters. What matters is what other people think, what the market thinks. Do they like it? Do they not like it? And it will either smash 650 and probably go higher, or for real, we might come down. I genuinely believe come Wednesday, we're well above or well below one of these 2 numbers. And it's all going to be because of the earnings. I don't think it's going to be because of any of these pretty little lines that we got on this chart, all right? I might be very wrong. I'll probably make another video just to like kind of give a follow-up, right? But Yeah, I genuinely believe everything we're looking at the screen doesn't matter. And roughly speaking, by 4 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. Eastern, I think we're really gonna know if SoFi's heading to 650 or 540. My genuine opinion, all right? So, and again, let me just flash it one more time. That's a good setup. Breaks the 8 and the 20 right there. Not a bad confirmation, not a good confirmation, a better confirmation, sexy follow through. Technicals don't matter anymore, right? Like that is very much what I could see with SoFi. And again, it really could go up as well. I'm not here implying it's going to go down. Good earnings will destroy 651. The next number up I got is 738, right? So like genuinely speaking, we might hit 738 or 538. I think that's a funny way of looking at. I genuinely believe that, I do, and I will actually make a follow up video here. Just to talk about me being right or wrong. I have no problem saying I'm wrong. If you watch my videos, you should know that. Okay, Rocket. Let's talk about Rocket. I will be honest, I don't know if this one has the same earnings schedule or not, right? So I'm going to go into this one assuming that there is not earnings coming out. Now, do I think good or bad SoFi earnings might have a little bit of a residue on this? Yeah, I could see it. However, I think the companies are just a little independent enough to where I don't think so, because I think SoFi does a little bit more than Rocket does. Right? And again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? If you're good at one thing, just be great at it, right? Versus trying to do a bunch. So I'm not trying to like take away from Rocket by any means. But yeah, I don't know if they're necessarily apples to apples stocks. So yeah, maybe a good or bad SoFi earnings might have a little residue here. But yeah, here I think I'm looking a little more at the technical setup, and I like what I'm seeing here. All right. So what am I seeing? We obviously have a decent run, a pretty bad fail, but a really clean bounce on the 100 moving average line in blue, as well as my 850, 860 line right here, right? That's a really sexy technical bounce and 2-day follow through, right? We break the 50, we break the 100, basically confirming the 50. I would love to get one more, dude, if we can break 915, and I'm actually going to set an alert here at 916. I would be real curious to know if 916 breaks, because yeah, breaking 916 should put us over the 20 moving average, should put us over all 5 moving averages. And yeah, this is a real nice channel, right? Because I'm just seeing green up, red down, green up, red down, green up would be the goal, right? And give or take, we're talking about a 10 banger right there, right? We're adding about 90 cents right there. So it's about 80 cents away, right? That's a decent 10%. And assuming it is the same, green, like fast up, fast down, well, we might even fly through this and hit this, right? So I think 916 is a really interesting spot for Rocket. And again, I'm not here pretending to know the math, right? But go up to 915, you should give yourself a positive MACD. I'm really surprised the RSI didn't do much better, because those are 2 good days. Obviously the percent isn't much, but those are 2 pretty good candles. I'm surprised there wasn't more of an upward trajectory versus this like completely parallel. But volume, baby, come on. Get me over, give me 3 million shares traded on Rocket, and that could be a really good thing. But I think the real story here is going to be 916. I think if this can break 916, that would be really good. Hey, this is a nice weekly for sure. Are there any other moving averages? There are. Ooh, the 100's up here. I like it. Hey, this is a nice weekly. Why? We're over these 3 moving averages. I need confirmation this coming week, and heading up this way could be it. I like Rocket. I do. Again, I don't know when the earnings are coming out, so I might sound really stupid if it's coming out on Monday and it's all the same thing as SoFi. But nonetheless, Rocket looks technically set up well. So, hey, just my opinions here. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, I appreciate your time. Thank you.